Yo, Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything that we talk about, everything that we discuss is rooted in music. Those of you who been rocking me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. Don't forget to support your boy, Cash App, $ Michael US, your favorite independent artist. Don't want to go to the majors because they are rubbing their artists down with baby oil. I can't go for that, but what I can go for are some good lyrics. Can we give a shout out to some good lyrics? All the writers around the world, songwriters, Joanne, Lord, give it up good, write all this beautiful music. It just does, give it up. It just does something to our soul. Song of today, we're gonna do a lyric reaction today. Is going to be, hold on, Let Her Go by Passenger. Oh, if you never heard this song, I don't know where you've been. They got over 3 billion views. They have over 3 billion views. Let's go over this thing right here, y'all. I've been doing this format because when I do my shorts, it seems like I want this words just showing up. I want my face to show up. So we're going to do it like this. I'm trying to brighten this up on my thing right here. But we going to get in. You know what? How should I do it? Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna put the lyrics up because people are going to get in their feelings if I don't. Okay, let's do some. Let's see. Let's do some sharing. Drum roll, baby. Yeah, we got some lyrics right here, y'all. We got some lyrics right here. Oh, it even starts off so beautiful. I'm gonna put this back on the charger. Hold on. All right. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know your lover when you let it go. Now, when I first heard this song, let's break this down. You only know your lover when you let it go. I think that means like, y'all help me up. Does this mean don't know what you have until it's gone? I think it's on the line of that, but I think he knew what he had. But I think he just didn't. When you're in a relationship, I think this verse means, hear me out. You only know your lover when you let her go. Now that she's gone, he's taking time out to understand the situation, to analyze. A lot of time when we in relationships, everything is going by so fast because when you're in love, that time go by fast. That time goes by so freaking fast. You just in love. You just so captivated by the other person. So as she leaves, he has time. And as the song goes, he's describing the atmosphere, the setting of what a man goes through when he has to let this woman go. He had to, for whatever reason, the song doesn't say what reason, but he let her go. And now he's dealing with the consequences of letting her go. So he's slowly taking us through the mindset, but now he's analyzing, damn, I should have did this right. I should have did this. I should have called her more. I should have gave her more flowers. I should have taken her out to more dates. Woo, these are lyrics right here, y'all. These are lyrics right here. Let's see. Only know when you've been high when you're feeling low. That's pretty simple. When he was with that girl, he was in love. Now that she's gone, he's feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. And I think this one, all this is pretty much saying like, we try to have our cake and eat it too. Most of the time in life, we try to have our cake and eat it too. So, you want to be famous, but then you're missing time away from the woman that you love or your family. You only hate the road when you're missing home. Yeah, you only hate being on the road and performing when you're missing your loved ones, right? Only know your lover when you let her go. He repeats it. Now, I love this song because it vividly goes through the mindset and the atmosphere and the setting, like I said before. So he's giving us the setting where he's at and what is he seeing? What is this man seeing after he let the love of his life go? For whatever reason, it doesn't say. She's probably getting on that nigga nerve. Staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you'll make a dream last. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. So staring at the bottom of your glass. So he's drinking. He drinking. Now I didn't catch this part when I listened to the song because he has like I think he's from like somewhere in Europe. He has a very 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 strong accent. But staring at the bottom of your glass, he drinking, and he's thinking about being famous. So maybe it's a song about. So now that I'm reading a little bit more, I think he chose fame over this girl. Did he choose his career over this girl? But dreams come slow and they go fast. You see her when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why. Everything you touch surely dies. Mm. Now that I'm reading this song, so now I'm starting to get it. He let her go because he wanted to be famous. Staring at the bottom of your glass, he's dreaming while he's trying to get his dream off the ground. He's thinking about the girl he just left for this dream. You see her when you close your eyes. Ooh, I've been there too. Ooh, I've been there. Ooh, I've been there. When you love somebody and you just can't get enough of them. Oh, I mean, that's all you think about is this girl. This girl, does she like me? What can we do to fix the situation? You think about her. You think about the situation. Ooh, I have been there. I have been there. Let's jump back into this thing. So let's see. So go back to the chorus, but you only need the light when it's burning low. You only miss the sun when it starts to snow. So let's go back to the second verse right here. Staring at the ceiling in the dark, same old empty feeling in your heart. Cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. So not only does his dream go by fast, love goes by fast, y'all. Not only do dreams go by fast, love coming at and I want to talk about y'all sit down and shut up. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. That's probably one of the most realest things I've ever heard in all of my days. Love comes. Oh, hold on. It comes fast. Hold on. Yeah. Love comes slow and it goes fast. So it's pretty much saying we fight for this thing called love every single day. Take years and years and years and trials and tribulations to find that one true person. Only for it to crumble is very. Anytime you're doing something positive, because we're in hell right now. This is hell on earth, right? So if you're living, you're breathing, you're happy, you have a positive mindset, you have goals, you're able to obtain those goals, or you're working towards those goals, and you're staying focused, you're staying determined, you're staying devoted. Shout out to you because every time you right? It's spiritual warfare. So every time we, especially when it comes to love, you're trying to find somebody, we have a short window here on earth. Are we going to find love? Is somebody's going to care for me? I want to have kids. I want to get married. It comes slow, meaning the person that's meant for you, the person that you're building yourself up for, the person that's and that person that is for you, they building themselves up for you too. And when y'all finally meet, it's the most beautiful thing on earth. But then it comes crashing down for some reason. It's just like all the things, all those nights praying for somebody, all those days getting in the gym, losing this weight so I can be physically appealing to my future mates. Going to school, getting my finances together, all for this stuff to crumble. It goes by all the laughter. It goes by fast. It goes by fast. The man says go by fast. All the laughter, all the good times, all the mornings waking up to her or waking up to him. Woo! It goes by fast, bro. We'll see. Well, you see her when you fall asleep, but never to touch and never to keep because you loved her too much and you dive too deep. Now, this is why I'm a little bit confused because if he loves this girl, why did he leave her? So my only thing is career, but I think it was something else because you loved her too much and you dive too deep. And whoever had it, so he's talking about he's having dreams about this girl. When you really love somebody, they take over. It's a spiritual thing. Love is a spiritual thing. Love, when you truly love somebody, it's a spiritual thing. It's an emotional thing. It's a mental thing. It takes up your whole body. God is love. The whole point of this Bible thing, the whole thing about loving God is love, love, love gonna keep you going. Love gonna get you some act right. Will you see her when you fall asleep, but never to touch and never to? He said he's seeing this girl, but he can never get her back. Now I'm thinking that because he left her, she don't want nothing to do with him anymore. Because when somebody gets dumped, you only gotta dump them one time or tell them that you want to do this anymore, and they're gone forever. So maybe she's those type of girls. Maybe she type of girls say, hell no, I ain't going for the foolishness because you loved her too much and you dive too deep. And we all dive deep. So I think this last part, you dive too deep. Maybe in time you realize you made too much of this, and we all do this. When you really love somebody, we tend to make too much of this person. We begin to idolize this person. This person, in some cases, this person become our God, to become our everything. But at the same time, wasn't that the goal, to have that one special person to make you feel special? You make them feel special. But he said you're too deep in love with this woman, and maybe this woman was consuming his whole life. And it seems like this woman who he's talking about, he deeply, he says right there, and you dive too deep. Right there, follow my mouse. Follow my mouse. You dive too deep. So maybe he needs to say, maybe he left her because of his career, or maybe he just come to the realization that I need to take a step back from this woman because I can't do anything without her. And some people don't like feeling like that, like they have to have somebody. But at the same time, you love this person with all your heart. And maybe he's doing some soul searching. He's just a loving person, but overall, he's a loving person. But pertaining to the specific woman, he deeply loves this woman. Goodness grief. All night he's thinking about it, but he had to let her go. We will never know the reason. It goes back to the chorus, and then it goes to the chorus again, because you only need the light when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow. It repeats the chorus again. And songwriters Michael David Rosenberg. Only hate the road when you're missing home. You guys can see it right there. So very good, very good. I love this song. I love this song. The writers of this song, shout out to the Passengers for making this beautiful out. In closing, lyric reaction. I appreciate y'all. Very beautiful song. Then more I can say. The lyrics are very potent. A lot of substance. These type of songs I like to do. I like the party songs, like the feel good song. But these songs, when you're really going through, you're trying to figure the situation out about a specific person. When you're trying to figure out how to overcome the circumstance of this person, you loving this person too much. You diving too deep. You let her go. He had to let this woman go. Ooh, but you loved her though. Ooh, I can't say anymore. Great song, great song. But once again, if y'all haven't heard this song, Let Her Go by The Passenger, go check this song out. Those of you that have heard this song, you know what I'm talking about. 250 capital G, Rooted in Music TV. I'm gone.